Hey Gemini, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your monthly message in the month of June. So I just want to give you guys a happy birthday shout out for those of you that have already celebrated your birthday. Happy belated. We are in Gemini season, so wanted to go ahead and extend that to you guys. For those of you that continue to tune into my channel, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. If you are here by happenstance, just know that I do not believe in coincidences. You are meant to hear this message for one particular reason. So just know that if this does not resonate for you for this month, it doesn't necessarily mean that because I'm giving the reading in the month of June, that it's just for the month of June. This could be events that happened months ago. Something here might really confirm something that you've already went through, or this could be a message for months ahead. So always keep that in mind. Time is fluid. It works that way. Pick up what I'm putting down that certainly does resonate for you and simply leave the rest. Okay, Gemini? What else do I want to say to you guys? Cross watchers. This could be something that your Gemini is going through. This could be your energy that comes through this reading, if this is in fact a reading that involves other people. Also keep in mind that this could go vice versa. So if this comes out to be something outside of just yourself, just know that the energies could be picking up off of someone that you're dealing with, okay? So with that being said, let's just go right into it. All right, so in meditation, I see that you guys are very ambitious. Some of you, it's mentally, and some of you, it's a actual physical ambition that you guys are going through. So that is always good to see. But let's see what the overall energy is for you guys right now. Okay, let's flip that. Overall energy for Gemini. Overall energy for Gemini. Okay. All right, so we have the Page of Swords present here. Some of you are considering or actually taking a break from someone or something. For some of you, this could be the need to take a break from something or someone due to health issues, or this could be something pertaining to just being emotionally drained, physically drained. But there is a need to take a time out and to rest, to promote some healing. Now, with the Page of Swords being present here, this also serves the purpose of, during this time, needing to really look at the details of something, of a situation, a person, something that you've been working on. During this time of rest and recovery, there needs to be a very sharp eye when it comes to the details of some things. The reason why I'm also seeing this is that the Seven of Cups is here. So there is a little bit of confusion here for some of you, and this is why your energy is really low at this point in time. You know, because you don't have certain details to sift through the confusion. Now, what I'm also seeing here is that for some of you, you have a lot of different options that have come your way or will soon come your way, and you're really trying to figure out which option is best for you. So this is why it's really good to pay attention to detail. I'm also getting the vibe that for some of you, you have taken a break from someone and there is someone that is watching you from afar. I feel like on your social media, that sort of thing. And, you know, you are a little confused about where you stand with this person. Maybe you're not having as much communication or any communication, but just know that this person might be watching you from afar while there is lack of communication between the two of you. So again, however this resonates for your particular situation. So let's take a look at the foundation here. Now I'm also hearing that for some of you, physically, there may have been someone that hasn't been feeling well due to some certain illness. Could also be I don't know who this is for. I'm seeing someone may have had a broken bone. I'm hearing broken leg. So for some reason, with that coming up, there has been time away from work, other activities, okay, and almost wondering what you're going to do for this next phase, because you're thinking about this healing. When is this healing going to complete itself so I can get back to work, doing the things that I need to do? And so you really need to be focused on your healing process, not getting back up, getting right back into it. A lot of you are having a little bit of confusion because you don't really know what this means for you. I don't know who that is for, but yeah, you need to be more focused on getting recovered and restored, okay? So foundation here. Yep. Mental entrapment. So some of you are really, really mentally entrapped. There are some things that you are not paying attention to, and this is why the Page of Swords come out. This is not for everyone, but some of you, there is confusion and there is a need for a time out because there's particular details that some of you are not willing to face or haven't been able to see because you have either been self-blinded or someone may have been blinding you and only letting you see certain aspects of themselves or the situation that they're in. And this is why there is some confusion here. Now, the Two of Cups, there is a connection here for some of you that you have with a particular person, and you're blinded by this connection. You don't really know what's going to happen in this connection. You feel trapped. You feel really, really tied into it. And this is what is also causing this confusion. You don't know certainly why you are attached to this particular person. Now, with the Two of Cups coming out, this could be a soulmate or twin flame situation, and maybe this is why you don't understand it yet. Some of you have not awakened fully to soulmate connection and how it works. And for some of you, this connection is here, good or bad, to serve a purpose of self-awareness, to be able to complete a journey of knowing thyself a little bit better than you did before knowing this person, okay? Also, what I am seeing here is some of you don't have a connection to yourself, okay? You feel connected to someone else, but see this, you feel connected to someone else. You feel a strong connection. But as far as you singly, you don't have a sincere connection with thyself, okay? And this is another reason why this rest and recovery, you're needing to heal yourself, so to speak, and get some more self-discovery before this can really go into fruition, if that is what is intended to happen. Sometimes that does show up in our lives when we are more attached to a connection before we are connected to our true self. So I'm seeing that. All right, so let's see, what is the best case scenario in this situation? What needs to happen in this situation for Gemini? Wow. All right. I'm going to take all of these. That's what I've been doing lately. I used to be like, oh, that's too many cards, but I'm not going to dictate what Spirit is trying to do here. All right, the Two of Wands. There needs to be a plan here. Okay, Gemini, you need to make a decision when it comes to your life. It's like, what I'm hearing is, are you going to continue on the road that you have been headed down, or are you going to look to see what is really for you? Sometimes we try to orchestrate a certain journey for ourselves, and that's not always the one that is intended for us, okay? And for some of you, because you do have options, if you are the individual that has a lot of different options that have come your way, like we said, you need to pay attention to detail. This is you trying to figure out which path you should take. With the Five of Cups here, all right, there is some feeling of loss here or disconnection, all right? And again, I feel like this is disconnection from yourself. You might even feel lost within yourself, but again, someone here might even feel disconnected or lost in a particular relationship with someone, okay? Now, this Knight of Swords could be the individual that you are dealing with, okay, Gemini? This could be someone that isn't really consistent in your life, comes in. This person could have a really sharp tongue. They could really speak their truth to you at some point in time and not really think about the delivery. This could be you also, Gemini. You could be someone that speaks the hardcore truth. But I'm hearing that for some of you, you're not speaking the hardcore truth towards yourself. It's like you're more easy to see what things need to be done or addressed in other people, but not really fully stressing the truth to yourself. And again, this is why this self-awareness needs to happen, this rest and recovery. Ace of Swords, clarity, okay? There needs to be some mental clarity here, all right? And this is why we have the Eight of Swords down below in the foundation. There is some confusion for some of you based on more than one options or just wondering when something is going to happen. For some of you that are suffering from an ailment, some of you have worked really, really hard and it's difficult for you not to work. And this is why you feel a loss, okay? You might feel like a little bit guilty because you can't be as productive as you want to. And it's like you need to stress the truth to yourself that right now you need to heal. You need to get some mental clarity, all right? And yes, I do feel like you want to make a plan and you do need to make a plan, but you need to make a plan towards your healing process and your mental clarity. Now with the Empress showing up, all right? This Empress, for some of you, could be the fact that some of you could possibly be pregnant. So maybe some of you are on maternity leave, all right, and feeling like you're not able to do things, or during your pregnancy at this point in time, like wondering what is going to happen, what's the plan. Some of you might be planning this pregnancy on your own, and there is a lost, connection between you and this other person. So I do see that for someone. But this also speaks about abundance, okay? This is, and this also speaks about creativity. So during this time of rest and recovery, for some of you, this is really coming out to say that once you really get out of this detachment from yourself and really stress the truth to yourself and get some mental clarity, then you'll be able to bring in more abundance and creativity for yourself, all right? Now, the Four of Wands speaks of many things. This is freedom. This is, for some of us, we look at this and we say, oh, that's the wedding card. So some of you, this is going to create freedom for you. You can now be free. During this time of rest and recovery, you will get reconnected with yourself. You'll have some more mental clarity. You'll be able to be more creative, and you will be able to be more free. Some of you, this will be in entrepreneurship, okay? Now, I'm also seeing that as far as a relationship and being disconnected, what needs to happen is have this mental clarity to say, you know what, I do want this new beginning. I do want to be abundant in my life, and I need to free myself from this entrapment. Now, this could be just freeing yourself from your own mental entrapments, or this could possibly be that you have mental clarity to know that this is no longer serving you. So however that applies for you there. All right, so let's see here. Outside energy, please, for Gemini. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so there's an outside energy here that for some of you, you might feel like, you have really gave something to, and you feel like you are always giving to them. And I also get the idea that this is the person that you do deeply care about. So it's not that you mind even giving to this person, but it's like at the same time you don't feel like this person is able to give, for some of you. All right, now for some of you, this outside influence is someone that you feel gives something to you. There's something that this person does provide for you, and this is why you are staying attached to this person. There's something here that this person provides for you, or you provide for them. Let's get some more clarity. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? You might give this person some type of support, emotional support. Some of you this might be financial support. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so I get, this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like you feel like this person doesn't show reciprocity. Okay. Now, what I'm also seeing here is we have the Four of Wands showing up right next to the Betrayal card. Okay. So for some of you, this person could possibly already be in a situation where they are either married or in some type of home environment with another person. Okay. And so this person only can give you what they can give you because they are already in a situation, or this person may have betrayed you in some type of way, and you don't really know if this is going to go further until a committed relationship. There's something about this person. I get the idea that you feel like this person is more so a taker than a giver. Okay, this is the energy that I'm feeling from here. Or this person can only give you monetary things. They can't give you the full emotional support that you would want because they are in a household with someone else. Or you feel like all they can give you is an emotional support. They can't give you the full thing. So you almost feel like this person can only give a certain part of themselves. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Now, if you are someone that, this is pertaining to, you being out and not being able to be as productive due to, like I said, I don't know who this is for, but because you have been working really hard and doing a lot of things, and now this time you need to really rest. I think that for you, whoever you are, whoever I'm speaking to, it just keeps going back to this particular person. During this time, you think this is more about you going through some type of physical, if it was surgery or an accident that you had, or if you're out on some type of medical leave, you really think that you're just out because of that. But this situation was manifested in order for you to take some time away to look at what you really want, to really get creative and build something for yourself. Get closer to yourself for some of you. And the outside influence is that there is something that is given to you. All right. So some of this might be, you do feel like you are getting, let's just say if you are receiving a little bit of income from somewhere or a little bit of help from someone, but you feel like you need to contribute. You feel like you are the one that isn't able to bring more to the table. So you almost feel like you are not that you're betraying them, but you almost feel like you don't want that person to feel like you are just sitting back, or maybe this is your family. You don't want them to feel like you are not trying to contribute something. I'm hearing, I don't want anyone to think that I'm doing this on purpose or trying to get away with my responsibilities. And I don't know why you would feel that way. But yeah, whoever that message is for, it's such an odd message, okay? But let's look at the outcome. The Hierophant comes out. So for some of you, there is going to be a real commitment that comes your way in the future here. And for some of you, this is going to be more so, like we said, taking that time to reconnect with yourself. And this is going to cause some type of soul journey. All right. So let's see here. Let's get a little bit more clarification. Where's the Hierophant? Please clarify. Some of you are going to make a choice and commit between these options that you have. Spirit is so funny. They're like, I don't even know why you're clarifying that, because it is what it is. I don't know. I always try to clarify. Yeah, but definitely a commitment to someone, to a situation, or a soul journey here. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, yep. A commitment. Someone is going to be more compassionate. And Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let me take a look at this, because remember, we have the Page of Swords needing to really look at all of the details of some things. And so now we're seeing this here in reverse. So what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Pentacles is there is going to be someone that does come in and really offers you something. They're going to be very compassionate, you know, and this also talks about creativity here. So they're going to help you in this commitment. You'll be able to be more creative because you are vibrating off of love, okay? If this is in fact like a spiritual journey, finding that compassion for yourself and being able to be really, really creative. Now, when we're looking at the Page of Swords in reverse, okay, for some of you, this is why you needed to really pay attention to detail, because, again, with the Page of Swords being in reverse, this could speak about someone that could be really, really manipulative and very cunning, okay? So this person might offer you some type of commitment and come off very, very compassionate, but this person is really creative with being manipulative, okay? They might not be as reliable, okay, as you thought they were, or something about the information that you received was not as reliable as you thought. So a little bit of caution there. There could be some gossip, okay? There could be some gossip around you. Also, if you are going to start this commitment with someone here, which I do see that you are going to commit to something or someone, there could be a little bit of jealousy that comes with this, where people start to gossip a little bit about your relationship or about what you are now committed to. And if this is that you go on this spiritual journey with yourself, there could be a little bit of gossip that happens to where it's like, you know, this person, you know, they've really changed, they're really different, or they think they're better than, you know, other people, that sort of thing. So I do see that being present. Now, I don't feel like there's much danger here when we're talking about this manipulator. I think that you will use your discernment. I definitely see that someone is going to try to commit to some of you, but this is why you've been prompted to, with the Page of Swords, look at this very, very closely. I haven't pulled these out in a minute here, but something is telling me to pull this out. In terms of love for Gemini, this commitment that comes forward, this love interest, give us some more insight as to the motivation. And I mean, this could also be that the person, you know, that the person, maybe they're not trying to manipulate you in the positive way or in the negative way. I know a lot of people are like, well, how a manipulator, that's negative. This person really might be doing something to really try to prove that they're really compassionate towards you this time, and really try to find a way to manipulate you to see this, okay? So we have engagement here, which is so hilarious to me because, like we said, this commitment. So it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right. This is what we just talked about here. So the fact that this came out, yeah. All right. So let's see what else we get here. Now, I'm also getting to that some of you, when we're talking about paying attention to details, some of you, when it comes to getting some type of advisement, okay, because the Hierophant could also talk about advisement if this isn't pertaining to love for you. Whatever information that is coming towards you in order to get you to commit to something, to sign something, we're talking about contracts here, this person might come off very, very compassionate and almost as if this would work in your benefit. But there's something here that would possibly work more in their benefit. And so that's why, again, you're prompted to look at those contracts very, very closely. All right, I feel like there's one more card in here pertaining to those dealing with love. All right. All right, so this one comes out. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so yeah, Gemini, I'm just hearing that you guys need to take some time out. Really, really look at things for what they are. Get yourself out of this feeling here. Take this time to really look deep within and look at the things you might not be wanting to pay attention to within yourself and when it comes to others. Let's get some advice from our angels. How to move through this time. Okay, what is the best advice? What is going on in the background on your behalf? What can you do to transition from rest and recovery, self-awareness, mental clarity, crystal clear intentions? Absolutely. It says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. This is what this whole reading has been about. You know, what is it that you really want and what you really desire in your life, Gemini? And that is what needs to be focused on. That way you can be vibrating to a level towards your desires. Clear audience. I love when this card comes out. It says, notice the loving guidance you hear from inside your mind or from other people. All right. So I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to hear the guidance that comes our way. um, in our own selves and from other people. All right. You're mentally entrapped, and there is a focus on the negative. But what are the loving things that you're hearing from yourself and from others? And if you're not hearing some loving guidance that you feel like is coming from you or from your higher you or from the universe, there's an issue there. There's a lot of stinking thinking, is what I call it. Um, and you might be feeling that within yourself and not really saying good things about yourself or towards your situation, really focused on the negative. But there are people around you that might be saying really nice things, really loving things towards you, but it might be hard for you to see that for yourself. And this is again why you need to become a little bit more self-aware so that you can become self-assured. Okay, if you're only thinking negative about yourself and situations, that is a lie. That is not the truth. There is some good that is in there. All right. Or if you are really recognizing that maybe you know don't have good thoughts about other people, why is that? And this is where compassion comes out. It says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. I mean, everything that I'm saying is just coming out here, all right? So have a little compassion towards yourself, especially for that individual that's really, really hard on themselves because they feel like they can't contribute something or do something right now because they're so down and out due to depression, I'm hearing now, or due to a physical ailment, all right? But really, really be able to be compassionate towards yourself. There's a reason why you need to rest and recover. All right. And for some of you, just soften up your approach a little bit towards some people. I am hearing again when we talk about the outside energy, there are some people that, you know, they're trying to give you something. They maybe not be able to give you all of what they have, but they're trying, Gemini. They're trying to give you what they can give you. But you're taking this as like a betrayal. For some of you, it's like it's not good enough. You know, I want more, is what I'm hearing. I want the I want the full package. I want the commitment. I want the freedom. I want the, you know, happy house, happy home. Some of you feel like there's a betrayal there because this person can't give you all of what you need, but this person is trying to give you something. Now, it's up to you to decipher if that's good enough, but in this day and age, if someone is able to give you something, that's a come up, because a lot of people aren't even able to offer you anything at this point in time. But there does also come a time where you do need to be like, okay, I need something more. But we don't always have to look at it as a betrayal. For some of you, yeah, you know that there is a betrayal because this person might be in another situation, other obligations other than yourself. But sometimes it's like this person is at a point in their life where they just can't give you more. Maybe that it's not that they don't want to, but they can't. And I'm also hearing back to this when we were talking about this person being manipulative and cunning, but yet compassionate. This person wants to make a commitment, okay? But maybe they can't give you fully what you need, but they want to make sure that you're still here, not to manipulate you fully to say, I'm trying to get over on you, but it's like, let me try to give some compassion here. Let this person know that I care about them. I do want this commitment. And I do see that commitment's going to come. But this person might not be able to, when they come to offer this commitment to you, they still might not be able to fully give you this, which I know could be a disappointment. But they might have to show it in other ways, okay, to try to almost to say, I'm getting there. I'm not quite there, but this is what I want eventually. All right, so I don't know who that is for, but let's go ahead and get some wisdom from the wisdom of the oracle pertaining to the outcome. Wow, that's a lot of cards, but we're going to take it. All right. All right. The tribe. All right. So some of you really, really need to look at who is around you. Okay, we're going to read a little bit here. Finding your tribe, your true tribe, those who are really there to support you, those that are really more like you. Let's go ahead and look at this here. All right, so it says, this card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our tribes, families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and or purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up, as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the tribe, your presence is needed. Okay, so I'm seeing here that there is a higher calling here for you, Gemini. And this is why, this rest and recovery is what you're doing. Are you really surrounded by your true tribe? Okay. Are you really doing what it is that you love to do? Do you have the friends and family and the support that you really need around you? Building blocks. Okay. Some of you need to build better tribes. Okay. The building blocks also talks about you needing to build a better foundation for yourself, and this is why the rest and recovery is here. I'm just going to touch base on a few things here because I think it's really important. But just know that you have everything that you need to really, really have an extraordinary life. You do. All right, but it's all within you. And because there is that mental entrapment that you have, it's hard to focus on the foundations that your whole life is built on. And this is in terms of work, relationships, and everything that is in your core beliefs. Okay, so you need to make sure that this foundation that you have built and that you continue to build is in a positive way. All right. And it comes down for some of you having a different tribe. Some of you, it's that building that better foundation with yourself. Also, the observer. All right. There are some things that you need to be looking at within yourself and within others. And again, paying attention to specific details and also learning from the experiences that you've already been through, but taking a very, very sharp view of what is really going on. Now, the chopped wood. The chopped wood talks about really going on and doing your daily things, okay? Doing the things that you can do, should do, to really get yourself back together, okay? Some of you are focused too much on other things, and it's like it's really time for you to, on a daily, discover what it is that you need to work on within yourself, okay, is what I'm hearing. And then you have the blessed card, all right? So there is going to be some blessings that come your way. So in this new soul journey for some of you that you go on, build better tribes, build a better foundation for yourself, observe what's really going on with you and others around you, continue to do your daily work and not really be focused on outside things. Work it, clean house, okay? Not to speak of house as your physical house, like the house that you physically live in, but your physical body, okay? Clean house in that aspect, and let's chop down some of these things within your mind in order to free yourself. And there are blessings come your way. You are already blessed, Gemini. So again, let me just read that in closing, the blessed card, and then I will send you guys off. Let's see here. 22. All right. It says, there are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if The Red Sea parts in front of you, and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Yes, you are going to be blessed in this self journey, okay, because you are going to give back to yourself. This will allow you to give back to others for some of you that are looking to do that. You're going to show a little bit more compassion towards yourself and others. And above and beyond that, for some of you, there is going to be a commitment that comes your way. All right, so there are some blessings to come here, Gemini, and I've been telling every single sign here, you just have to do the work. And for you guys, you really just have to pay attention to what is right in front of you. Really take some time out from something or someone to relieve this confusion and this mental entrapment, okay? And this is what I'm seeing here for you guys. Now, don't forget, you have to have your crystal clear intentions, you know, and that's what you need to focus on when you are trying to figure this out within yourself. Well, what do I want? What do I need? When you're trying to build your tribe, does your tribe represent that? And really, really get into the point where this soul journey means so much to you that you will not take anything less than what you already know that you desire, okay? So do the work, the self-work. I'm telling everyone this month to do that. And if this resonated with you at all, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell to get updates on the next readings that I put out there. I'm not sure when that will be, so you might want to click the bell. If you are looking for a personal reading, go ahead and check out that information down below, and we'll see what's specifically, you know, in the air for you, okay, Gemini? So take care till next time. Love and light.